Hello everybody, it's Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. Just realized my mic's way over there. I'm sure you can hear me though. How's it going? Today I have got a list it or leave it haul video for you. And basically what I've got here is a haul that I had put over in my workroom, and I hadn't really gone through it because I've been kind of in a funk and haven't been working that much like I should. But I thought, let's go through the bags and see what I got and see, do you have buyer's remorse? Like after you've thrifted some things, you bring it home, you're like, why did I get that? What was I thinking, right? So we're going to take a look at the things that I picked up from Savers a few trips ago and decide like, all right, is this something I'm going to go ahead and list, or is this something that I'm like going to go ahead and just redonate? And I am live, so if you're here live, hello JPGR mom, thanks for hanging out. So yeah, if you're here live, just say hey in the chat. Lots of friendly folks there. And if you are watching later, leave me a comment and say hey that you are here so I can say hey back, because I like to see who's here every single time. Yay! Hello, Doug. Yes, so far so good. Yeah, it's been really, I want to say relaxing. Hello, Lydia. Hello. Oh, you're in Round Rock for Thanksgiving. The weather's been really beautiful. So yay. All right, let's dive in. Once again, I pick things up at thrift stores and garage sales, estate sales, places like that, to flip on eBay, Etsy, and other places to help support my family, make money. And yeah, so that's what I do. Hello, Dan from DCJ Pickers. Yay. Hello. All right, so first up, I love picking up trinket boxes and jewelry boxes because usually I can get them for a fair price. This I got for $2.99, and I almost certainly had a 20% off coupon because I always donate, or I try to, when I go into Savers. So usually it's 20% off whatever you see there. So this was $2.99, and this is a Florentina jewelry trinket box, and you can tell, one, because of the kind of decoupage finish and the way it's painted with the gold gilt and everything. And then it's like this super lightweight wood, really super lightweight. And this one's hinged. You can see it's got the two little hinges there. So it's a little, maybe older. I don't know if it's made to look older or if it's actually old, but it's cool anyway. So I did do a little bit of research. Ooh, let me see if I can do my screen share. Did I get that ready for you? I have it, but I don't have it ready. Let me get it started. Hang on. Screen share. Window. Here it is. So you can see, like, was it worth it, or should I redonate it? I'm, because I like selling jewelry boxes and stuff, I'll probably go ahead and sell it. So the way I come up with how I'm going to sell it price, I don't always just go to eBay Sold. I know a lot of people, I don't say swear by that, but that's like their go-to. They go to eBay Sold, and then, whatever it has sold for there, that's kind of their go-to price. But I like to take a big, like, conglomerate of all sorts of gathering data from different places, because I don't just sell on eBay. I sell on lots of platforms. I use List Perfectly. Got to get that plug in there. And because of that, my price usually is a little bit higher than what I see. And then again, as far as eBay Sold, there's so many other factors that can go into that, where it's, a different seller type. Some people are just about, turnover, getting things sold quickly. They don't care if it's top dollar. They don't care, or the reverse. Some people, might be one that's just sold for a crazy amount. And then if there's not one exactly like this one is pretty similar, the square one. But if there's one that's not exactly like the one I've got, then I tend to, that makes my price point go up a little bit more, because it might be just what someone's looking for. And I don't mind sitting and waiting for most sales anyway. So that being said, I first do just a Google search, Florentina jewelry box, right in Google. And then I'll take a look at just the images and see if I see one that's there like mine. And then I also look at the shopping. You can click shopping, or you can kind of see the ads up at the top. And that way you're not just getting eBay, you're getting, what's on Etsy and what's on Poshmark, what's on all these other sites, right? And getting a big overview of what different prices that are out there, especially like I said, since I don't sell just on eBay, I go about it this way. So I spent about $3 on it. So here are the eBay. I do look at them though. Here are the eBay solds. So anywhere like the one with the drawers, $30, then around 15 for some of the ones with the hinged lids, which is cool. This one, see, like it went for a bit more. And this is what I'm talking about. It just depends on like subject matter, if it's what someone's looking for, etc., etc. And then over on Etsy, just doing an Etsy search. I'm going to come back to the chat 1 second. And I'm seeing anywhere from 15 to $30 generally. So because of that, see, here's the one that looks pretty similar to mine, but it's square. And it's somebody has it listed for 30. I know listed doesn't mean sold, but that's okay. It's a good, but you can see like generally when you look at everything across the board, what's about the middle. And so I kind of go around that. And then sometimes a little bit more, especially if mine is unique or different, or there was not one just like it. So probably I'll end up listing this for about $30, $35. I do use best offer on eBay. So yeah, so this is definitely going to be one that I list. It was $2.99, 20% off that. So yeah, that'll get listed. Big surprise there. Let's see in the chat. Hello, Elisa. Hello, Joanne. Nice to see you. Hello, Delinda. Let's see. Okay, all right. You like using Sellhound. Cool. Oh, nice. Average listing. That's a good tool to have for sure. All right, let's take a look at the next item. Another jewelry box. I hesitated on this one because of the price that it was. It was $6.99, which, and again, 20% off, so that's okay. Because I like to get them for cheaper. I just do. I mean, who doesn't, right? But this is a nice one. This is really heavy silver plate. This one is International Silver Company, silver plated. And it's a nice long one. Good heavy duty. It might need a little cleanup on the inside with just like some tape, right? But the outside looks pretty good, right? And let's take a peek at what it could go for. So again, I just start off with that Google search to see what I see out there. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. And so here I see one is up on Etsy for $30. Here's one over on eBay for $15. This is definitely going to be like a silver one, not like what I've got. And then here's another on Etsy for $44. So 30, 44, 15, where am I going to go with my price? What did I pull up over here? Am I still going? Yeah, that's that. Can't talk. That is that one. Then we got 44. So honestly, I'll probably go in that like $35 range, maybe more. We'll see. But I didn't see one just like it that had sold. I could have sworn that I had one that I sold a long time ago, but I went through my sold, like what I've sold, and I didn't see one, but I could have sworn I did. Oh well, maybe it was one of those things that on one of my wild hair clean outs, I cleaned it out and got rid of it. Who knows? Excuse me. Okay, next up, I got this. All right, this is not something I would normally get, right? I like purses and stuff, but this was $3.99. This is Z Becky Brown. And honestly, the reason I got it, I didn't even realize what it was, but I know a lot of times when you go to concerts and things these days, if you carry a bag or anything, they want you to have something clear. So I got it because it had this like insert thing that you could take out and then you have a clear bag, right? Or purse. But as it turns out, this is like a whole thing. It's like a purse system. But what you can do with it is like put paper or something or fabric or whatever in there. And I'm trying to screen share enough. There we go. You can change out the look of your purse, right? By putting different papers or fabrics or whatever inside of it, which cool, right? I can see somebody, can y'all see that? I'm too big. Here we go. So yeah, I can see someone really liking that. And so I did a little search. This is the website. I I don't see that you can buy it. Maybe you don't buy it anymore. I don't know. But on Poshmark, someone sold one for 30 bucks. Now, did it come with anything or no? I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, so probably going to sell it for about $30. Did that come with the bamboo looking handle or was it interchangeable? Yeah, it had the bamboo handle. Okay. So yeah, this one, 30 bucks. So that's probably just what I'm going to do because I didn't find a whole lot of them out there. So that is, yeah, that's going to be one that I sell. Again, $3.99, but I'll make sure that I, in the description, also put, clear, because like I say, some people might need a clear purse for an event, depending, if they're doing that. Okay, let's see. There's a question. Questions. Pardon me. Joanne says or asks, stolen packages. How do you work with buyers who have their packages stolen? Refund, sale, and take the hit or refer them to the police? Ooh. Well, that's tricky because if it shows delivered, then it's just sort of like they're, not to be not negative, but skeptical, because there are people out there that will say, I never got it. It was stolen when they really did, so it's like, do you end up taking the hit? I would do like refer them to the, I hate to think that people are going to be dishonest, but they are. There are dishonest people out there. And that's not to say that some people that do that or say report that it's stolen. But I don't think, if you've done everything on your part and it's showing delivered, does this all mean? It's a business, right? Too. It's not Amazon. You're not, I don't know. I'm probably going to have people debate that with me, but truly, I don't know what else there would, especially if it shows delivered. Now, if it shows that it didn't get delivered, then yeah, I would probably refund and all of that. I've had that happen where not even that it was stolen, but it just never showed up, and so after a long time and I refunded, then it did show up and that was the end of that story. So I don't know. Tell me in the chat what you guys think, or tell me in the comments, what would you do? If someone said that their package was stolen, but it shows that it was delivered. It's just kind of like taking their word for it. Right? Yeah. Anyway, okay, next up. So the next bunch of items I got in the bags at Savers. So it was a bag. This is the bag, like you need to see it. It was $2.50 for the whole bag. And I like going through the bags because sometimes I'll find one thing and I'm like, I'm going to buy the bag for this one thing. And then everything else is like extras that either I redonate or sometimes I end up finding something in there that I wouldn't have known about and end up making even more. Like it was like these little figurines and there was like a little snail that I wanted, but then there ended up being this Madonna, like mother and child, Virgin Mary metal picture that was actually worth more than what I originally bought, wanted the snail. Anyway, so $2.50 for this. This bag ended up probably going to be a total dud, but if you think about it, $2.50, I could still list the stuff that I got. So I got it for this. I thought, oh yeah, this is one of those like burlwood, grapevine, corkscrews, and I either remember seeing somebody selling them for a lot or hearing about it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get that. But I think not. I think it was a bad idea. Oh yeah, this was another thing that was in there. This was one of those like egg separators because like you need to separate your eggs with a tool. Who does that? I don't know. But this is going to probably just get redonated because there are quite a few listed. There are 0 sold. And I can't sell it on Etsy because it's not, I guess it's supply, right? It's a supply to make things. You're baking, right? Hello, Mary. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yay. I'm glad to see you. Anyway, so that is just going to get redonated. Okay. So here is these are sold, burlwood, grapewood, vine. I'll probably end up listing it. It was $2.50 again for the whole bag of everything. And the ones that I see, these are sold anywhere from $13. That one was $7. Does it look like a little worm? It does. 11, that one sold for 20. So, but when I take it off, here's another thing I look at. So I look 5 sold here, take off sold. Let's see how many are still up. There's 33 up for sale on eBay. Excuse me. You know, and some of them are a bit higher priced. So basically, I mean, maybe I just list what I want and somebody's going to like the look of this piece of wood over one of these other ones. I mean, because it's got, you know, really cool different tones and stuff like that. Pardon me 1 second, my friends. Boop, hang on. Doop, bloop. There we go. Okay. I don't know if that was a troll or not. If you weren't a troll, my apologies. Anyway, so yeah, I'll probably end up putting it up for 25 bucks and best offer on it, which it does seem high, but I'm like, well, if I'm going for it, I might as well go for it, right? I mean, like I say, if I get an offer, then so be it. Okay. Hello. How are you, Linda? Let's see. Do I have a general rule when it comes to sending offers to eBay watchers? The only thing I do is when the, you know, like best, you know, send best offer, you have that feature, you know, I'll go on and do that. And usually it's usually about 15%, depending on what the item is, that I'll just send. But I don't, is there a way to go to people that are watching it that, is it a different thing? Because if it is, I don't know. But I don't even really pay attention. I don't go in there and pay attention to how many watchers I have on an item because it would drive me crazy. You just listed a wine opener for $19.95. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm in the right ballpark. What did I say, 25? From the post office. Oh, okay. Then we'll close it in your favor suite. Okay. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Okay, so also in that bag, there was maybe you can help me with this because I know that water filters can sell for good money, but the problem is this is one in the bag, but I couldn't find any like size on it. So yeah, I would list it, but I don't know what size it is. And I've looked all over it to see if I could figure it out. Is it the 15? Is that what that 15 is? Or no, is that something else? So, I mean, like I say, water filters can sell for really good money, but I don't know how to gauge what that one is. Okay, another thing that was in the bag, let me make sure I'm going in order, were these napkins. They were Pier 1 paper serviettes, and they have the initial D on them. I don't know. What would you do? I found them on the Pier 1 site. They don't sell them anymore. They also don't say how much they were sold for. And then when I look on like eBay, look at this. Somebody's selling these napkins these sold for $14. I mean, I guess I could just pop them up there for like 15 bucks and see what happens, right? What's it going to hurt? So coming back over here, I mean, see, look, paper napkins, 19 bucks for those. These are towels. Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to throw them up there. Those are guest towels. Here's some script, you know, guest towel napkins. Paper guest towel buffet napkins. Are they fabric? Paper. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I mean, maybe I just pop them up for 15 bucks and see what happens, right? There's 20 of them in there. Maybe if you're having a dinner party, you just need 20, right? So I'll probably just do it, right? It's one of those things that it's like, you're like, maybe I shouldn't, and watch it sell like really fast. Don't you love when that happens? You're like, should I list it or not? And then boom, you're like, yay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so also in this bag, again, it was $2.50 for all of these things that were in this particular bag, were these, it's a candy mold, like so. And there are these little pixelated hearts. They're really cute. They are Wilton. And what did I see them up for? Like 10 bucks or something? Oh, I'm too big still. These were up. See, again, I just did the Google search and you can see they're here. So somebody's selling them for 7 bucks on eBay. And I know I saw them somewhere else too, didn't I? Maybe not. 7 bucks there. Maybe I do list them then. Is this 12 I don't like the word cavity, So I'm just going to put that right out there. You know, it just make not like tooth cavity, but it makes me think of like body cavity, especially when you're like, it has, anyway, I digress. So these are ones that I actually might just keep because we make gummies a lot. Let me see how wiggly this is. Yeah, see, like these would be really easy for me to pop gummies, and it's a good size. They're not too little. So we'll probably just keep those. I have a really big collection of gummy molds. Really big. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Okay. Then also, oh, that's a whole different bag. So there were a couple other things in the bag like this lock. Oh, did I freeze that? You know, chain door guard. Do I just keep it? Maybe I just keep it and throw it in like my toolbox outside. What do you think? Or donate it? Or what? I don't know. Maybe I just redonate it. Maybe I put it. Maybe I put it on my kid's door. Listen, as dot matrix vintage style hearts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Nice to see you. Okay, so that was that bag. Another thing I got that I'm kind of having buyer's remorse about, but maybe y'all will dissuade me. This I spent $3.99 on, and it's all like fairy garden accessories. There's like little fairies and gnomes and little gazebos, all kinds of little doodads in there for fairy garden stuff. What's that? Anyway, like part of me doesn't even want to open it. I'm going to open it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, there's like a little bench, and there's two of these little gazebos and an outhouse, and then little like fairy crossing sign. Oh, there's a froggy. Oh, that's adorable though. That's adorable though. A little froggy with a snail on its head. Yeah, and then like I said, some little gnomes and some fairies. And what's this? Oh, there's a turtle too. So questions are, oh, your wing is broken, girl. Nope, you have to sit out this round. Do I go ahead and list them? And if I do I list them as a lot? I don't normally like to lot things up, but then it's like $5 here. Look at me. I'll say this about these, but when I'm listing buttons, I'm like, oh, it's no big deal, right? But I think it's just because it's easier for the buttons. Let me see what I found out. Let me see. So yeah, as you can see, like here's some miniature, you know, here's this gazebo that sold for $14. I was doing a search just for gazebo. I mean, this one sold for $28. Mine's not as cute as that. You know, that one's real open. You can put some other little fairy inside of it. See, mine's kind of closed off. Lot the fairies. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, but look at that one. And then somebody also put dollhouse in there, which is really smart. Oops, I didn't mean to click it. Okay. So, thoughts? Do I sell like the gazebos separately and the outhouse? Because maybe somebody wants like a cute little outhouse and a little bench. Like sell all the those separately, and then sell like the gnomes and the fairy together. You know, or the fairy. I don't know. But look at these. These two are so cute, though. The little turtle and the little froggy. Look at the frog. Look how spread apart his eyes are. Isn't that adorable? Okay. So, thoughts? What are your thoughts? Because honestly, I was like, oh, I'm just going to redonate it. And then there's like a woodcut lemur, which is randomly in there. Is that a lemur? I think it is. Let's see what you say. Let me see. Those are cute forest. Is this true? Thank you, Mary. Yes, thumbs up, everybody. Okay, lot the fairies. You've seen people make fairy tree houses with those using real trees. Oh, cute. Hello. Lot would be great for some to use it as a project. Okay, we're going to think about it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to reserve judgment until I hear more. Because I know how I feel about lotting things. Right? All right, next up is a candle holder. Yes, I have a bell. It's coming. And I like selling stuff like this. I like picking it up. It's one of these. This was $2.99. Again, 20% off. just a nice heavy piece of wood candle holder, right? Oh, y'all are talking about that still. Okay. Seems like more resellers having their packages still after mail delivered. Yeah, I haven't had that yet. Knock on wood. So, too many decisions. Yeah, I know. Just do it. Just whip it out, right? Just do it. Get busy. Okay, so these wooden. Here again, you're going to hear the same thing from me. Like, I couldn't find the same one, so that means that I'm going to list it for a little bit more. So even though I see that there are different ones that have sold, like this is a 3-hold one, but maybe somebody's like, I don't like how tall that is, or I don't like how it tapers at the bottom, or I don't like, when somebody wants a certain look, they want a certain look. They don't care. So I'll probably end up, even though that one was $9.99, I'm probably going to list mine for $20 and just see how it goes. Because again, as you can see, these like sugar mold ones, they have that tapered base, and I don't like that. So somebody else is probably like, that's not the style I'm looking for. I want it rustic, but I don't want sugar mold. I want it just to be blocky and heavy and whatever. And so, yeah. So probably going to list that. So far, there's only one or two things that I'm like, burr, burr, as far as listing it or leaving it. There will be more, though. There will be more. Okay. Next up, excuse me, is a glass paperweight that maybe I should have left behind, but oh well. So it was $3.99. It was this clear. Tell me if you would have picked this up. Clear glass apple paperweight. I feel like the apple ones are a dime a dozen, and I have a couple, but I guess because it's one of those things that when we go to the thrift store and I tell my kids, go look for this, go look for that. Paperweights are one of the things, like the glass paperweights. Go look for glass paperweights, So that was one they brought back to me, and I got it. What do you think? Let's take a look. As you can see, again, here are the ads, anywhere from $15 to $30 depending. And I had to clear it out. So here, this one sold for $17.99, but a lot of them are red. Look. But if I take that off, look, 4 sold, but then there's still like 31, which is not terrible. But here's one almost exactly like mine, up for about $10. That one's up for 20 though, So maybe I just kind of like land in the middle and go like 17. See, that one's up for 20. And again, like I'm going to have it listed on more than one platform. So yeah, I mean, maybe I do go ahead and list it for $20 and just see what happens, right? Just see what happens. Lots of apples, you keep picking them up anyway, right? Yeah. Listen to me say a lot today. Oh yeah. Okay, then, oops, I'm clicking the wrong thing again. I don't know what's happening over there. All right, next up is this. I already know I'm going to list it. So this was $3.99. The label fell off in the bag, but it is a Cloisonne owl, and basically anything. I like picking up anything Cloisonne, and this is, it's got multiple. Anything that has like multiple buyers, I like to pick up. So there are things that people like collecting, things that are Cloisonne. People like owls. So right there, right off the bat, there's 2 separate set of buyers, and that's good. So, and I've sold some really cool Cloisonne figures in the past. My favorite was probably this like Foo Dog lion. It was really early on in my reselling game. But as you can see, so looking just basically at the ads at the top, you can see here 22, 54. Oh, that's a set of 3 of them. I'm not lining them up. 45. But this is another one of those like, is there one just like this one? You know what I mean? So I couldn't find one that was brown. It has these really distinctive, the big owl eyes, the big round owl eyes. I didn't see another one that was just like that. Let me see if I can make it even bigger. As we're looking, so somebody might say, oh, I've got like one like this. I've got one with like little horned ears. I don't have one that's just like a hoot owl with the big round eyes like that. So what do I do? Where do I price it at? Where do I go with this? I'm still trying to figure that out. So on eBay, here are some different ones that are sold. I would definitely go higher than 8. Also, I would probably put I don't always put my measurements in the title, but on this I probably would because some of these are really teeny tiny, you know. So like this one says 3 inches, mine's, I don't know, what is that, 5 inches, 4 inches? I'm not so good with measurements. That's why they make rulers, Margaret. You don't have to be. So I'll probably see how this one's a little bit different than the rest. I'll probably end up putting mine up for around $20 just because I don't see another one that's brown or anything like that. Now, I did want to point out, like when I do my Google search, I can search also by Etsy, and see, because sometimes on Etsy, when you do your Google search, you'll find one that has sold, and you can go in like this. See, this one's sold. And if you go over to Flipper Tools, you can enter in the URL, which is this part up top, and it will tell you what that particular one sold for. So this one sold for $15.95, which is cool. But mine, again, probably going to end up putting it up. I might end up doing it for $25 and just put best offer. Plus, he's sitting on a log. None of the others I saw were sitting on a log, and he is, right? So that's cool. Why don't they show his feet, though? Maybe feet are hard to do. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you see 25 on Mercari for the owl. Sweet. The one just like mine? Awesome. Cloisonne owl. Yeah, Cloisonne is it's the way that they make it with the metal. Like they lay out the metal and then they do the enamel work inside the metal, like so. You'll find a lot of jewelry, and I know there's different names and styles, so somebody's probably going to nail me for it, in a minute, because like this, you can see how the metal is like flat in there, and this one is kind of raised up, and there's different names. There's different names and techniques, but if somebody, you have to think about a buyer. If you know the names and techniques and you want to put the correct terminology, but you have to think about the buyer as well. It's like, are they going to know that? Some of them might, but a lot of people are like, I just like that Cloisonne look, that enamel metal owl look, right? And so you have to think about what they're going to be typing in to find your item as well. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. I decided to grow it out. So next up, okay. Oh, these are cool. All right. So I am going to sell that. That's a winner. Look at. So what do you think? First things first, it's 4 cups for $4.99. As soon as these were another ones my kids brought to me, and I was like, what is that? What do you got there? And then they were like, look, wham. Right? So what do we have here? We have got some silver plate tumblers. This up here is just the tarnish, the patina, which can be cleaned off or not. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to clean them or leave them as is. What would you do? And they have a maker's mark on the bottom. And I will show that to you. I had to take a picture with my phone because it was so tiny. It was so tiny. Where'd it go? So, don't flip. It's FLOR, Fluorite. Fluorite. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but that's okay. And here's what I found out about these. I'm so glad that the kids brought them to me. They, could possibly be julep cups. I think the julep cups have to have like a foot. Tell me if I'm wrong. But to me, they seem more like tumblers. Not even juice tumblers, because it feels like juice tumblers would be not quite this big, but maybe they would. And then there was something else I thought I saw them called. If you know, tell me. So tumblers, right? Here's one that's almost just like mine, but it's got this like Nazi insignia on it. And they did not clean the tarnish off, as you can see there. But that one did sell for a ton at an auction, which is kind of surprising. Well, not so surprising, I guess. 4 sterling silver, but these are sterling, so that this price won't count for me. Yeah, this is the one I was telling you about. I guess it sold for $200. So here are some, you know, plated florets, alpaca tray and 5 cups, sold for $45. And yeah, here's a set of 6 Floret silver, and these are up for $48. Silver plated julep cups. These are very, very, very similar to mine, only they have a different maker. So that might affect the price on those. So hang on, mute that. What are your thoughts? I mean, I'm definitely going to sell them, but now I just have to decide for how much, right? I got them for $5, 20% off that. Okay, let's see. You wouldn't polish. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think I'm going to polish them either because I don't want to. I don't want to. And yeah, include a cleaning cloth, maybe listener barware. Are they tin? They are silver plate. I don't know what's underneath, but they're definitely silver plates and awesomeness, right? So yeah, maybe end up listing them for, what do you think, about $50? Because I saw 48 on a set of 6 of them. Is that too much? Or no, I'm going to probably list them for about $50. Yeah. All right, next up, this one actually I got, my kids were with me, and so I got it for one of my kids while we were there. I was like, hey, would you wear this? Yeah. It's that cat. It's a tank top, and the brand is Tipsy Elves. However, it has been sitting in my workroom for I don't know how long. So I looked it up. What did I pay for it? I paid $3.49 for it. And, over here on Poshmark, someone's got one up for $25. So maybe I just list it because that's $20. I might just list it. So there we go. They will never know. They won't remember at all. And then finally, I need your help on this one too. I got this. This was in a bag. Everything else in the bag is not going to go. But it's one of these, cloisonne bells. Usually there's 2 of them, right? But there was only one. But look at the critter on it. It's some kind of creature. Maybe you can help me with what it is. That's the head. That's the long neck. There's the body, and that's the tail, maybe. And then there's the foot. I mean, is it a phoenix? But it's weird. There's no wings, right? Phoenix has wings, right? What is this? It is, it almost looks like something out of Sesame Street, but not like Scary Sesame Street. But what is it? What kind of animal or creature would that be? And is that a tail that looks like vining water plants or something? Anyway, I need to find out what it is because that will definitely help. And as you can see, the swirly like blue water or clouds. You think it's a wolf? And the head kind of looks like a wolf. Like to the side. But then it's got this weird long neck and weird double tail. Or is it one of those fox things with the multiple tails? What's that called? I gotta look this thing up. And then it's stepping on a blue rock, maybe? It looks like one animal on top of another. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, maybe I should look at this closer. Anyway, I've got to figure out what that is so that I can sell it. Because I'm guessing that I might sell it for about $20. Because here, and I've sold Christmas ornaments, cloisonne Christmas ornaments. That's a bead. Hang on. I got to go back to the beginning. Sorry, I got to scroll down real quick because I was looking and looking through all of this, trying to find one similar, and I just couldn't. But as you can see, it's ridiculous. Okay, let me get back to one. Like here's it. This is an ornament, like a Christmas ornament, $25. And yeah, here's the set of the 2 balls like that for $37, but I only have one. I still think I can sell it. I do. I think I can sell it. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you Google photo search. Yeah, I might do that. But it might be hard to capture because like it's like you try to take a picture of it head on and you can't get all of it because it's like curves around. Maybe just a fantasy creature. That's possible. But they have a lot of like mythology and stuff. So I don't know. Somebody will know. And then another thing I got, I didn't even try looking it up. I feel like this is supposed to have something else on top of it. It looks like a little pagoda, right? I just thought the colors were really cool. I spent $5 on it. And now I'm like, why did I do that? And I like the glaze, the metallic glaze kind of dripping down. I mean, I guess I could use it just as like a candle holder. But now I'm like, I think it was supposed to have something on top, but it just doesn't. That's a bummer. So, oh well. In the moment, I was like, yes, this is cool looking. So yeah, overall, there were only a few things that I think I'm going to redonate. Most of it I will go and put it in my pile of things to start photographing and listing. And I think that's about it. I'll probably do another one of these soon because I've got a bag of stuff I got at a garage sale too. This kind of motivates me to get, I've looked at it all. I've done the research for it all. Now it's time to get it over there, get those pictures taken, get it listed, and get the next batch rolling. Because I'm really trying not to go to the thrift store until I get some of this stuff listed and photographed. My death pile or money pile, whatever you're going to call it, it isn't that big right now. That doesn't count the jewelry. Okay, that never counts the jewelry when I say that, because that is a lot. But okay, I hope that you guys are having a really good fourth quarter. I am not, but that's okay because I know I'm not really listing and doing a lot either. But yeah, we'll be back soon, and I've enjoyed hanging out. Go down there, leave me a comment if you're watching later on. Let me know what you thought about any of the questions I asked, or just say hey that you were here, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Bye.